Welcome to Z Static. I'm Zach Sprinkle. Today we're going to be going over how to build scapular depression and retraction strength in our practice without doing any extra exercises or poses, but simply by putting extra effort into the ones we're already working. The reason I'm making this video is I had a student come up to me last week after class wanting to know ways she can strengthen her scapular depression and retraction in order to pull all the way through her upward facing dog, which I think was a great question. It's a topic that absolutely needs to be addressed, so we're gonna get right into it. Here's what her up dog is looking like. Shoulders are rounded forward, pulled up by the ears. What we want to do, depress, retract, pull the hips forward. Now I want to make a quick note about scapular movement before we begin so you can understand what's happening in your body to help you visualize it and really start to feel. Because of the joint articulation, the scapula has no linear movement. When we elevate the scapula, it's going to rotate slightly and draw together. When we depress it, it's going to rotate slightly the other way and slightly spread apart. Same thing with protraction. They're going to round forward. Retraction, they're going to round back. So it's never straight forward, straight back, straight up, straight down. There's always articulation because of the joints. All right, the first exercise we're going to do is a lat pull down using a strap lying on our belly. This is a great one to do if you want to show up to class a few minutes early, which you should be doing anyways to warm up a bit. This is a great warm up, great way to get strong. Lay the strap out in front of you, lie on your belly, arms out to the sides, 90-degree bend in the elbows. That's where you grab your strap. Reach forward, lift the hands as high as you can, keeping your nose on the mat. Now draw the elbows down. Keep the elbows as high as you can. Squeeze, pull down. We want to avoid letting the strap rest on the back of the neck or the traps. We want to keep everything as high as we can and squeeze. And just hold this. And release. Do that for about 3 rounds at 10 seconds and you will get stronger. Next up we have bow pose with external shoulder rotation. An external shoulder rotation is simply rolling the biceps out away from the body. So when we externally rotate, it allows us to pull those shoulders back as far as possible, retracting the scapula. Here's how we achieve this in bow pose. We want to point the thumbs to the sky, bind the insides of the feet, keep the knees together, keep the quads glued to the floor, kick into the hands, retract the shoulders together and hold. Lastly today, we're going to go over Humble Warrior 1. This pose is going to bring together everything we've already learned in this video. Now let's work our way through this Humble Warrior 1. From Warrior 1, we cactus the arms. We've been here before with our strap pull down. Take the bind behind the back. Retract, depress the scapula. Take a big inhale. On your exhale, leading with the crown of the head, humble your warrior. What I see a lot of time in my students is when they go into the shoulder stretch, they shrug the shoulders up. We want to avoid this. We want to keep drawing the shoulders away from the ears. Keep your scapula depressed and retracted as you pull into the shoulder stretch. Now you can start applying these techniques to your practice, put in the work, and the results will come. Until next time, I'm Zach Sprinkle. Namaste.